Do we have any idea where Man United could go this season? I feel like if they lose heavily tonight, especially at home, their home record isn't great in the last few weeks. Where do they go? Can they sack Ten Hag mid-season? Is that a possibility?
It's always a possibility in football, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you let me just double check their fixtures coming up. It's not very nice at all. It's like literally, I think it's Bayern Munich, Liverpool.
Liverpool's in there.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Like it's not good at all.
Have you ever seen that on Bethnal Green High Road?
No.
There's a cat emporium.
All I remember from Bethnal Green is the toy museum because that was
a toy museum.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore. I don't think.
A toy
Oh, it is.
Oh, Bayern are in already.
Oh
my God, 20 seconds in and they
kicked off, by the way. Obviously, if you're watching the stream and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And if we get to 200k, I'm going to go to the Cat Emporium with Rory and Adam, and we're going to see some cats. As much as I don't like United, there was a moment I think symbolic. It was the one in Copenhagen. Rashford gets sent off. It was so unfair that sending off. So unfair, and they lost, and they lost their nut a little bit. But you think if that hadn't have happened, maybe they would have won that game.
But they would have won the game.
And suddenly this game, they can draw this game and they're through. You know, I think the refereeing in European football's been just as bad as in the Premier League, and I think they've been, culpable for bad decisions.
I think some of the decisions in that's just reffing in general, but that's a whole nother podcast if we want to do that.
Oh,
wow.
But yeah, they've been all right.
Oh, is it kicking off here? Why is it kicking off?
Kick off here.
Harry Kane's getting involved. Overly, stop it, please. Bruno, no more, please. I don't want to go back to Tottenham. Mr. Levy, no. I'm telling you now.
I've noticed a little bit with Harry Kane dropping deep tonight, and he's misplaced a few passes. You think, is there any pressure for Harry Kane? I think it must be his first appearance back on English soil, not including maybe pre-season games, but
I don't think there's any pressure on him.
But is he thinking, I've got to live up to this a little bit? I'm back in the Premier League side, back at Old Trafford.
Oh, that's not nice.
He scored against them in the first leg, right? He did. He scored at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, but I'm saying being back in England.
Back in England, Old Trafford.
Is there any pressure?
He's already done what he's
it was Coman versus Garnacho. I think Coman's overreacted.
And the thing is, the thing with Kane, there's no pressure on Harry Kane because you give him half a sniff, it's a goal. He can ghost for this game.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So with that much quality, there's never any pressure on Kane.
Here we go.
Bayern are in.
Oh,
wow!
Great run there from Sane.
Is that Leroy Sane? Oh, miss him, man.
He's another player of yours.
Miss him, man.
And he looks the part now, doesn't he? With the camera on that, he looks great.
Because there was a time it was a bit shaky for him with the injuries. He was thinking,
bad ACL, really bad against Liverpool in the Community Shield.
Wasn't getting back to it? He wasn't looking sharp. But now this season, he is looking sharp.
Yeah, when I've watched Bayern Munich play, he's always been part of.
He's been like one of their best attackers.
What a play! I love Leroy, man. Garnacho's. That was an incredible recovery from the right back for Bayern Munich, but Garnacho just nutmegged him. It's been a great game with nutmegs from either side. Yeah. Beautiful stuff. This is FIFA Street 2, lads.
And they're using the size of Old Trafford's pitch really well, both teams.
Yeah. But how long can United sustain this? Do you know what I mean? Eventually the class will show. Do you know what I mean? The cream will rise to the top, as they say.
Thing is now, and this is what I'm seeing in the Manchester United situation, where Man United have fallen off in recent times, the kids that grown up watching football, they're not going to Man United because it is the Chelseas and the Man Cities that they've grown up, and the Liverpools, they've grown up going, that's the team.
Yeah, the new generation will probably think, definitely.
United haven't won a league in 10 years. They signed Pogba, they signed Sanchez, they signed Lukaku, they signed so many players, Di Maria.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's coming to an end now. I think those lads there were the last generation of kids that were like, I need to go Man United. Because really and truly, regardless,
they still hold weight though. Still Manchester.
I said this on air, and Pards was like, Manchester United, the Man United that we know, should have bought Harry Kane, Declan Rice, and Maddison. That's what Man United would have done and should have done.
Yeah,
I said, but they can't. Kane does look like a man possessed tonight. He wants to make a point here.
But I think it's I'm not saying he's made too many mistakes, but it's slowing the game down a little bit. There's been some buying games I've watched this season. He hasn't dropped deep, and he's just been the main man. And I feel like he is definitely putting on a little bit of a show. But it's 0-0 for Man United, Bayern Munich. That is a very, very good result for Erik Ten Hag. I think another DM we win the league easily.
A DM?
Yeah, another DM. Because you can have Nunes, you can have Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden. You can create your midfield. De Bruyne's back, Rodri. But that DM, if Rodri's injured at any point in the business end of the season, we're not going to win anything this season. Seriously.
Okay,
might get through the FA Cup rounds, Champions League rounds, whatever. But the Premier League, for us to win the league, we're going to have to win 10, 11, 12 in a row.
I don't think enough. I don't think it's going to
smash you lot at the Etihad. We do that anyway. But then we're going to have to beat Liverpool, Anfield.
Don't know about you smashing us at the Etihad.
What happened last season?
What happened this season when he came to
No,
my
yeah,
ground?
when you got,
Yeah,
yeah, but you got a
exactly.
deflected goal.
I
And by the way,
don't care what it was. I don't care what
by
it
the way,
was.
this is how small time I thought Arsenal were. By the way,
I don't care.
With all due respect, but with all due respect, you were using the deflected goal in advertising on your website.
Is it?
Like this is Arsenal.
Great
We're
goal.
back. It was a deflected effort.
What about all the efforts that you? I forgot you didn't make any efforts out of the Emirates. You got
That is true.
yeah, you didn't do anything. So
What was it?
Cut back. Oh, Man United. That's the
I
best
said
chance of the
about
game.
Bruno Fernandes, and he's on the edge of the
Oh.
box. The ball comes beautifully to him, and he absolutely
He was just
skies
talking
it.
about Aaron
He
Bissaka,
should be
isn't he?
scoring that on his right foot as well. First time,
Should
Bruno
get on target.
Fernandes should be scoring that.
Definitely.
Yeah, get on target.
Definitely.
Maybe it's an awkward angle, but no, he's
No,
better than that.
tried that.
Bruno, man.
They have worked up to that moment. I think they've done it very, very well, Man United. They've broken up play. They've been defensively resolute, isolated the back line, and they've got a shot from Bruno Fernandes. You want to be in that position if you're a Man United fan.
100%. Especially, and you would back him to get on
Edge of the
target.
box. Come
Love that.
on. Well, currently, Man United are playing for nothing because Copenhagen are winning the
No,
game.
they're not.
They're not.
No, I'm saying no.
Oh, right. I thought you knew
no,
something I
no.
didn't know then. I was like, wow.
Oh my!
Got some Bluetooth in your ear. So Man United's noble display so far against Bayern Munich might be all for nothing. Thomas Muller coming on for Musiala.
The postman. That's what me and my boys used to call him.
Why'd you call him that?
Always delivers. Always.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Always delivers.
He's
If you
one of
need
the
one of them
all-time
goals,
greats, isn't he? All-time greats. He won a treble with Bayern Munich, won the
Yeah.
World Cup with Germany.
the postman.
I mean, unbelievable
Muller.
player.
I know, isn't
And what a weird player because he wasn't a striker.
He doesn't look
He's not a
aesthetically
false-
good on the eye.
Not
No.
good on the eye.
Yeah, he doesn't look
clunky,
great.
but he never loses the ball.
Oh,
He's so smart. I think
ghosts in.
You know, players, there are always players that kind of, especially at the back end of their career, they don't get the recognition, then he'll retire, and then he'll get the recognition.
Mm.
At the moment, one of the greatest players to ever play the sport,
100%.
currently playing.
Oh, okay.
Bayern are in. Bayern are in.
Kingsley Coman.
Wow.
Yeah.
No offside. It looks like Bayern Munich have scored.
It was
Kingsley Coman then.
oh god, it was on the tip of my tongue until Coman scored. Look at Harry. Come on, yeah.
Come on.
I've got my best sketches on tonight, guys. Let's go.
Oh, Man United, man. It's home time, man.
They're out of the Champions League before it ever started.
That face.
You work so hard. The thing with Champions League, yeah, with our league anyway. Everybody else, all these other leagues, they're fighting to get into the Champions League. You see, our league is so hard to get into the Champions League.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They get knocked out on a group stage. It's like wow.
It's
you
like
did all
pointless.
that.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
pointless.
I've been
pointless.
told to watch Onana, lads. Let's watch the keeper here. He's miles onside.
Oh, what's
Oh,
he up
Onana.
to?
Look at Onana.
You anticipated it. What can he do?
He dived.
That's
Yeah, but
not- that's
you
not-
don't dive early. You don't give it to the.
I'm not putting that down to on.
No, but look at him.
Harry
How do you
Kane
go
with the
about your
assist.
business? How do you go about your business? Look at the keeper here.
He should be rushing
watching the
out. He
keeper.
should be
He's 6
rushing
yards
out.
out of him. He's 6 yards out, boys.
He dived to the left.
He's
It was
anticipating.
comical, man.
Look,
No,
too
no,
short.
no.
The hair's got to go, son. I can see
Not
that.
even Allison would save that.
I'm not saying you should save it. No way. It's point blank. But he does his weird dive. I think it's just a little
Trying to
bit.
anticipate in it, and
I don't know.
he went.
Harry.
Oh!
How's he missed that?
Harry Kane header
That was close.
just inside the box even, and he could have scored that quite easily. Look at this.
He had all the time in the world.
Oh, that was a beautiful header. Oh, so
Oh.
close.
Close. Do you think Harry's enjoing his time at Bayern Munich right now?
Yeah,
I'm
massively.
he's loving
it?
it. Yeah,
Think so?
He's the big dog. He's in Lederhose and he's drinking beers and he's scoring goals.
Yeah.
It's the dream. It's the dream. United is still attacking, and whatever you say about United, the season's not been good, but
But to be
they've
fair,
been
done good.
decent tonight.
Yeah.
And
They've done
they've shown up for the club a little bit more. I mean, Bournemouth was so bad. It's like they could get smashed here tonight, but they haven't.
Nah, they haven't.
And then they just lost the ball. Delo, frustrating. He's a frustrating player, Delo. He's a bit of a half player. He shows glimpses of quality, and he just doesn't. He never quite.
But you know what it is
delivers.
with Manchester United fans, right? And how they probably feel right now is they don't know where they're going. They're on a journey with someone
Yeah.
where they don't know where they're going. Like, at least with Big Ange, like the losses that were coming, I was fine. This is a style of play. We haven't got the right players in at the moment to play this style. You know, people are like, oh, well, and again, it paid dividend when we went to the Etihad. You know, it actually worked for us not doing that. And even Pep said, like, he rated the fact that we tried to actually have a go, because for you, it must be so frustrating, everyone just with the low block all the time. It made for good football. But with Man United now, you're sitting there going, okay, I can hold on and I'll stick with this guy because I know we're going somewhere. Where are they going?
They ain't
Yeah,
going
yeah.
anywhere. And
Terrible.
I think you can definitely bemoan the red card in Denmark. I think the home form against Galatasaray was shocking. The first game against Bayern Munich set the tone. They've been absolutely shocking. I'd give them a U. I'd grade them U.
There you go.
Season over
Done.
for Man United in the Champions League.
in December,
They're
bloody hell.
fourth out of Copenhagen, Galatasaray and Bayern Munich. That's absolutely shocking. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.